Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ruby and I'm in Nigeria. For those of you who know, for those of you who are OGs, for those of you who have been here for a while, you know where we are. You notice the difference in filming location, and you know that I am where it all started and where it all began. I'm in my room in Abuja, and this is where I filmed my first ever YouTube video. I honestly just feel a huge sense of nostalgia, seeing all my pictures and paintings on the wall, seeing all the inspirational quotes I wrote from my wall, looking at my vision board, seeing my old clothes, my old shoes. I just feel this huge sense of safety, of calmness, of peace, of like, this is my roots, you know? And I'm just excited to be back in my own space. It really feels good. I feel like my last 3 years in the UK, you know, when you're on a boat, and you're sailing, and the waters are rocky, so you're just kind of moving from side to side to side, and you're not on stable ground. That's how I felt when I was in the UK. But I wanted to use this opportunity of being in Naij as a means to ground myself, to get back to my center, to think, okay, who is Ruby? What does Ruby enjoy? What does she like doing? What are things that are true to her? So that's a perfect segue into what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm just going to be giving you guys a recount of my experience so far in Nigeria, how it has been like for me, the things that I've done, the emotions I've been feeling, and the experiences I've been going through. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the fact that I am back on your screen, if you're happy to see me again, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. You know, tell me what's been going on with you, because I'm about to tell you what has been going on with me. I got here, say, a week and 2 days ago, because I landed on the 15th. I slept in Lagos, and then I got to Abuja on the 16th. And yeah, I would say I've kind of been trying to balance rest with my activities and also going out. As soon as I landed and I got back home, my mom had this spread of food. You know, I was with my brothers and my dad. We just had dinner on the table, and it was really nice. After that, after they had welcomed me like, you know, a prodigal daughter who has been away for years, they started talking about my weight. And it's like, I feel like that's a common theme with Nigerians in general. I'm not even talking about my family right now. I'm just talking about like just people in this country. I feel like maybe the same way in the UK you talk about weather, here in Nigeria, small talk, you talk about weight. And I don't know, like, it's not something that I'm too used to, because with my friends, no one is bringing up how much you weigh or what you're eating or what your eating habits are, because I would like to think that generally the conversation of weight is an uncomfortable one. So people generally steer clear from me. But now that I'm back, I feel like it's just really evident that the thoughts I was trying to suppress are the thoughts that everybody here notices, and they don't care to try to suppress. Because for them, they're just saying it, okay, yeah, we just care about you, we care about your well-being, which is, yeah, obviously fine and good. Thank you so much for caring about me. God bless you. But then, like, I don't know. Literally, the day I got here, my dad went to work, and when he came back with like 3 appetite-enhancing medicines for me. He came back with apetamin. He came back with Keep On, which is another one for weight that I had never even heard about. And he came back with like protein, you know, that protein shake, the powder, but then he came like, it was the tablet form that he bought for me. And not only that, not only meds, he also came back with bread, peanut butter, oatmeal, ice cream, like different things that would help me add weight, and I was supposed to be taking those meds religiously 3 times a day and eating. So now I'm taking meds, I'm eating, and I'm now sleeping like a pregnant woman, because me and sleep, we were not really guys before, but now that I'm home, girl, I can take like 2 naps in a day and still sleep on time. Before, I didn't even like naps, because when I would wake up from naps, I wouldn't be able to sleep in the night. But now I'm sleeping twice a day and I'm still sleeping my evening sleep. What? Crazy. It was really just a shock, and it was something that was difficult to digest for me, because it is a conversation that I try to avoid in general, and the fact that they were not as keen on avoiding that conversation made me kind of uneasy. And not just them, even people in general, like people I hadn't seen in a while, for that to be one of the first things you say to me, no, please, let's just abolish the weight talk. If you see somebody you've not seen in a while and you feel like they've added weight or they've lost weight, keep that info to yourself. Because you telling the person, do you think they don't already know? How do you think they are now supposed to react or feel when you tell them this? Do you want them to tell you thank you? Not necessary. Let's just not talk about anybody's weight. Let's just keep it pushing. A simple how far, long time is more than enough and definitely will suffice. Okay? Thank you. Like I said, I've been trying to do a balance of going out and resting and all. I haven't gone to that many places or like nighttime events, because by the time I came back, a lot of them were kind of like wrapping up, I would say. Okay, they weren't really wrapping up, but then I'm not going to go anywhere if my hair is not done and my nails are not done. Simple as that. Like, I'm not here to suffer. I'm here to enjoy. So I have to look like I'm enjoying. So I'm not going anywhere if my hair is not done. And obviously, I'm not doing my hair the day after I come. I have to chill at home for a bit. So by the time I had done my hair, done my nails, a lot of those events were finished. I went for that AWG anti-war gangsters football tournament because my brother was playing in it. After that, I just went out for drinks with my friend at Pickle, and I haven't been there before in my life, because like I said, I haven't been back to Naij in 3 years. So there's a lot of places that are new that I haven't been or haven't tried. So I went there and I saw at least 6 people that I knew previously, like maybe in secondary school or from somewhere. And it was just really an out of body experience, because I'm not now sure whether to say hi, whether to not say anything. But I did end up saying hi to majority of them. And I feel like something I experienced in that Pickle that was interesting was feeling like I don't really belong here. Not in Pickle, but in Abuja or in Naij, because obviously when you haven't been somewhere in a long time, that place would have changed a lot. Like in 3 years, a lot would have changed about Abuja, a lot would have changed about Nigeria, and not just that, but a lot has changed about me as well. So I kind of just felt out of place, like this isn't really my place. Not like it's not my scene, like I'm not enjoying it, but then I just felt like a fish out of water, if that makes sense. And it's crazy because the UK is not my place either. No matter how long I stay there, yes, of course, I know the ins and outs, but it would never really feel like home to me, because I'm not from there. And the only place that would really feel like home is here. So if I'm now feeling out of place here, or like I don't really know anything here, where is now home? I don't know. I feel like maybe that's something to unpack for later. But yeah, that was an overwhelming feeling when I was at Pickle. But then I just decided, like, what can I do? I can't now let this feeling get me in a mood, and I won't now have a good time. So I had a couple drinks, just decided to let loose, because at the end of the day, I'm here and I'm here to have a good time. So if I don't have a good time, I'm really doing myself, because I've paid for drinks. I must have a good time. I've spent my money. And I feel like that was the same thing that happened when I went for that AWG Fest, that Anti-World Gangsters Fest. But that one is not because I was feeling out of place. It's because the place itself was not a place that I would have intentionally put myself in. Let me give you the backstory. We're going for Anti-World Gangsters Fest, this Odumodu and Co's festival concert. We bought the tickets from a reseller. Oh yeah, now the reseller girl, she tells us that this ticket, someone is going to call you when you get there and they will give you the ticket. Cool. Sounds straightforward, right? We get there, we call the person like, okay, you're supposed to give us the ticket when we get here. We are here. She now says, oh, someone else, another guy is actually supposed to come to the front of the gate and give you the ticket. It's sounding long, bah. It's very starting to have K-leg, bah. Okay. I've not even gotten to the thick of it. We get there and we are waiting for this guy that is supposed to bring the ticket for us. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. We are still waiting for this guy, and I'm thinking, Jesus, we have entered one chance. They have carried our money and they have gone, because there is no way. And it wouldn't have been bad if we were standing outside and outside was conducive. My dear, outside they were stealing phone. Now so Agbero day there. The place was packed to the max and the police were beating people. I kid you not. They were beating people, tasing people, and like the people whose phones were being stolen, like they were holding people and beating them. And obviously this environment is not safe for a baby girl like me and my friends who are also baby girls. So I'm feeling hella uneasy, hella anxious. A lot is going on. So we're even thinking, like, is it even worth it? Should we just book our Uber and go back home? Because this place, Jesus. The guy that was supposed to bring our tickets, he eventually came. Cool. As I'm in the middle of the conversation with him, someone snatches his phone. Someone snatches his phone, literally right as we're talking. And I'm just thinking, what the actual hell? The person snatches his phone and they pick race. So I don't think he realizes that the actual person who snatches his phone has run in the opposite direction. So he jacks the guy right next to him and he starts slapping the guy. Sure, you want your phone? Sure, you won't collect my phone? You didn't mad? You didn't this? And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, IJGB, like me, this is not where I'm supposed to be. So I start walking back to my friends, just very demure, like what is happening is not happening. I just choose to believe like I'm not there and I'm somewhere else. I'm trying to stay calm, trying to stay zen, but it's not working because it's in the middle of the night. There are so many people outside that are trying to get in, and a lot of these people don't have pure intentions. So yeah, eventually they bring the tickets for us after like another 20 something minutes of waiting, and we get inside. When we get inside, I think it's like 11 something p.m, almost 12, and nobody has climbed stage. The hype man is still there saying, DJ, we want to party. And I'm like, bro, ain't nobody want to party. Like, you people better get Odumodu on stage. If not, I am going home because my social battery is dead. Like, I've spent almost an hour outside in this unsafe environment, and I'm really just feeling like I want to go home. But I can't go home because I've come there with someone, and my brother is also there, and he's trying to see his friend perform, and he's like, if he sees his friend perform, he might as well just wait for Odumodu. So I know I can't go home. So now, because I paid for my ticket and I can't go home, I have to have a good time. Like, I cannot allow my ticket money waste. Cool. Odumodu eventually climbs on stage, and I feel like from there things start looking up.
You guys should get your shits together. Don't make me angry. In case you don't know me, I go by the name of Odumodu Black, aka Big Collar, aka the Industry Machine.
I I ended up having a really good time. So yeah, I'm glad and I'm happy about that, and I'm happy that my ticket money did not waste. But yeah, so far I've only spent like a week and 2 days in Nigeria. I have exactly 2 weeks left to go. It's unfortunate that I'm only staying for 3 weeks and 2 days, but then I feel like I am going to make, no, I feel like I need to make the most out of it, because when I leave here, only God knows when next I will be back, because see how it took 3 years for me to come back again. Yeah, I don't know when next I'll be back, and hopefully it would be a lot sooner than this time. That being said, I still want to take my time, eat as much as I can, do as much as I can, rest as much as I can, because I know that when I go back to the UK, God, like, it's back to real life. I'm excited to vlog. I'm excited to take you guys around. What am I really doing in the UK? Answer me that. Because if you say I should film, I should vlog, I should this, I should that, what am I doing? Nothing. But here that I have things to do, places to go, why not? Like, I'm even excited for you guys to even see what I'm doing, Steph. So don't worry. You want content? Sorted. You want entertainment? Sorted. Like, I got you. Don't worry. But yeah, if you made it to this point in the video, you're a real one, because I've talked bears. Make sure you drop a Nigerian flag in the comments so I know that you stayed to this point. And make sure to also subscribe if you want to see more videos, if you want to see me back on your screen, if you just want to see me get active. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share, because we're in this nostalgic environment, because we're where everything started. I'm going to end this video by saying, make sure you shine your freaking shine. Let another person shine their shine, and together we can make the world a shinier and brighter place. I love you. Merry Christmas and a happy freaking New Year. Peace. Mwah.
Thank you so much for coming. I hope, yo, what's wrong? Yo, what the fuck is wrong with this mic?